we start the year off with boot camp, which is a very fun way to get into the choir program. Boot camp is really fun. I enjoy learning from the choreographers that come in, and it's just a really fun time overall, and you get to know the people that are in your choir.
I'm involved in tennis. It's especially difficult at the beginning of the choir season because tennis season goes until about late October, around there, and so I just have to manage my time and learn in the off time that I have.
Besides choir, I am a captain for the robotics team. I am the team captain for comedy sports. I am the all-student body parliamentarian for student government. I've done Business Professionals of America, the musical. I played golf for 2 years. I'm in Girl Scouts as well, and I also am a leader for a Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It's hard sometimes, especially right now, because it's the choir competition season as well as the robotics competition season. But you can make it work as long as you're communicating with both sides of the activity you're involved in, and making it very clear about when you're going to be able to split your times for both of them. And they'll appreciate if you're being forward and upfront about that. And you just have to really be you have to manage your time super well. So it's important to sleep a lot, but while you're at school, to work really hard to make sure you're getting all of your work done while still being able to stay involved after school.
Home shows are excellent because we get to see all of our friends and family out in the audience as we're performing. So as we do shows and have annual events like Oh Holy Night that Sound System gets to sing every single year, it's a lot of fun to be able to perform those and know that you are a part of a legacy.
The competitions are one of my favorite parts of show choir because you're like there with your friends all day and you get to perform, and that's when the crowds are like super crazy. That's the best feeling that you can feel as a performer. It's you just know that all of your hard work has paid off at that point, and it's such an amazing feeling.
Well, each group has a set of company managers who are kind of like team captains.
And then there's also section leaders and dance captains. The dance captains are responsible for knowing every one of the dances and teaching choreography to the rest of the ensemble. And the section leaders are responsible for knowing their parts super well. That way they can help anyone who's struggling with anything that has to do with singing.
I would say to always have a positive attitude and always try to lead in whatever way you can, especially when you're in a JV choir. I think showing Mrs. Dice and Mr. Norman that you have leadership abilities early on is important.
So some financial things happened in my house my sophomore year, which we couldn't really control. Things happen, and that's fine. But I obviously love the choir program. So we ended up being able to be on scholarship my junior year, and it was fine because no one knew about it, and it was low key, you weren't treated differently. But it was a great way for us, my family, to reestablish kind of how our budget was gonna flow. And it was great because I was still able to be involved with everyone and doing what I love while having a little bit of that financial burden uplifted.